Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the floor your Lady Eagles!
My bad. Hello and welcome fans from all over to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, for the most highly anticipated game of the year. Alvin Chapman alongside with A.J. Ward, the only three-time first-team All-South Region player. A.J., we've been looking forward to this game all year. Super excited to have you in the Nest here tonight.
Very excited about this game. You know, this is one of those games every year that you circle on the calendar.
Yes, sir.
Coaches are excited, fans are excited. I know the players are excited. It's going to be a great day here at the Nest.
Listen, there's a lot of colleges, not even in Pensacola, but in the Panhandle, but there is nothing special. There's no game honestly highly anticipated than Pensacola versus Bob Jones University.
Yeah, it's an exciting day. It's an exciting atmosphere. The fans are excited. A lot of fans are here today at the Nest, not only for the Eagles, but also fans from Bob Jones University as well. They always come and bring a great crowd, so we're looking forward to it.
Pensacola Christian College faced off against the Bruins during January, middle of that month, and was victorious in that matchup. 74-66 was the final score. Skyland Boyd, the freshman phenom, had down a career high 18 points, along with 6 rebounds.
Yeah, Boyd is a great player. I'm looking forward to seeing what she does tonight for a freshman. She's a great all-around player. She can get to the rim and score. She can shoot the mid-range pull-up. I'm excited to see her play tonight. I'm also excited to watch Jenna Wolford and Leah Phelps tonight as they play. Two great players, experienced players. Bob Jones has some great players as well. The Eagles tonight, we've got to really rebound and box out. Bob Jones is a good rebounding team. And looking forward to what the Eagles do tonight. Looking forward to seeing the Bob Jones Bruins play as well.
Jenna Wolford, you mentioned already, she's averaging 14 points per contest and a remarkable 33% from long range. What a phenomenal player she is, the leader of this 19-3 squad.
Yeah, she's a great player. She does a little bit of everything for the Eagles. She hits shots. She's a great passer. She takes charges. She brings a lot of intensity. Also, Leah Phelps is a great player as well. She can get to the rim. I'm really looking forward to seeing what her sister Rachel Phelps does as well. She's been playing great for the Lady Eagles. Looking forward to this game.
We talked about the Phelps sisters just a moment ago. Leah Phelps actually having a down year with her averages this season, averaging 10 points per game. Last night, though, against Toccoa Falls, 2 nights ago rather, 24 points on 8 of 13 shooting.
Yeah, Leah Phelps is a great player, like I said. She had a great game last year in the Nest versus the Bob Jones Bruins. She's a big-time player. I know that she's going to step up today and have a great game.
The Eagles, although victorious in their last matchup, struggled rebounding the ball on the offensive boards. Madison Prochet, Toccoa Falls off the bench, 12 boards as well as 19 points, a season high for her. What are the Eagles going to have to do to control the offensive glass?
Rebounding is all effort. You got to find your person that you're guarding. You got to box out, and you got to get the basketball. Our girls, they play very fast. They shoot a lot of shots, so a lot of times it's long rebounds. Same thing with the Bruins, so you got to go get those basketballs and secure that rebound.
Catherine Schivo, the senior sports management major, the only player on the Bruins that has started every single game. How important is senior leadership, especially in this high-intensity game?
Senior leadership is huge. You know, in games like these, either team, they're both very skilled teams. Either team could get the win. It's going to come down to mental toughness. It's going to come down to leadership and grit. Those things are very important in a high game like this.
Last year was a remarkable year for both programs. We were able to get the sweep both away at home, unable to get the sweep away. But what are the Eagles going to have to do, both teams, to sweep the Bruins?
It's all about intensity, effort, and focus. In a big game like this, you can't get nervous. You got to trust each other. You got to trust the work that you put in, play hard. Both teams today are going to go on runs. Basketball is a game of runs. When the other team goes on a run, you have to answer, you have to respond. I know that Coach Scheller tonight will do a great job for our Lady Eagles. He's a great coach. He's been here before, and just looking forward to a great game.
Coach Sellers coaching for 13 years, Coach Mike Levere for 12 years. We got an experienced matchup on our hands. Alvin Chapman alongside with one of my close friends, AJ Ward, bringing you one of the most highly anticipated games of the season. We'll be back in a moment, but we're going to go ahead and kick it over to our PA announcer, Logan Toothman, for our pregame ceremonies. And the next voices you will hear is Alvin Chapman and AJ Ward.
These Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Today's game is between Bob Jones University and your PCC Lady Eagles. At this time, please stand for prayer and remain standing for the national anthem.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for getting both teams here safely. Keep them safe on the court. Help us to remember you in all that we say and we do, and to do everything to your honor and your glory. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Bob Jones. Number 3, Catherine Skibo. Number 13, Annie Miller. Number 20, Ainsley Hutton. Number 25, Bria Dickinson. And number 31, Shea Dickinson. The Lady Bruins are led by Coach Mike Levere. And now the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. A senior from Chester, Virginia, number 4, Kristen Mensah. A senior from Mansfield, Ohio, number 14, Jenna Warford. A senior from Belt, Montana, number 20, Kylie Marquez. A senior from San Juan del Rio, Mexico, number 21, Anse Torres. And a senior from Flower Mound, Texas, number 23, Leah Phelps. The Lady Eagles are led by Coach Jared Sellers with assistant coach Heather Sellers.
Thank you so much, Logan, for those pregame ceremony. AJ, energy, excitement, and enthusiasm truly permeates the R&R Sports Center this evening.
Going to be a great matchup. Looking forward to seeing both teams play. Looking forward to seeing what our Lady Eagles can do from the start. We've got to get going. We've got to set the tone in a game like this. You've got to come out strong. You can't come out flat, and just got to keep the momentum.
Dickinson and Torres center court for the tip-off. The Eagles previously faced off against Toccoa Falls College, who was the number 2 team in the nation, as Torres wins the tip. How vital is winning region games, especially close contention games like Bob Jones and Toccoa Falls?
It's very important. You know, it gives not only your team obviously a better record, but it gives you confidence. As Jenna Wolford knocks down the 3.
Oh, man. It's kind of funny. You recently just got a text message from Jenna Wolford's boyfriend calling you Analyst AJ. Shout out to Landon Brown watching from his home. But, man, what a shot there by Jenna Wolford, opening up the scoring here tonight. Jenna Wolford electric from beyond the arc, 30% from downtown in last night's matchup against Toccoa Falls.
And if you're Bob Jones, you've got to recognize that. Jenna's a great shooter. You can't leave her open. You got to get a hand up.
Every person in the arena on their feet. Phelps gets the double screen and goes to Wolford again. Show drive baseline and find a wide open Torres. Torres back to Wolford. Another 3 on the way. No good. Marcus another rebound. She had 12 of those in the last matchup against Toccoa Falls. Dribble pull up for Torres, and that's pure. Montse Torres. No points in that last matchup, but a 15 plus minus as she grabbed down 11 boards. Struggling to get it over, and Phelps with the steal. Phelps loses the handle on the floor for the loose ball, chased down by Dickinson. Up ahead to Annie Miller. Miller, a lot of contact, and will go to the line to convert on 2 free throws. Annie Miller, a player that appeared 2 years ago for Bob Jones, took about a year hiatus, and now is back playing for the Bruins. The junior sports management major from Marshallsville, North Carolina. First shot is up and no good for Annie Miller. That last offensive possession in the full court setting, a little bit unorganized for Bob Jones. A lot of loose balls, a lot of people on the floor. What are you going to have to do to possibly clean that up? No basket there. Shot clock violation on the Bruins, though. AJ.
Yeah, just got to be smart. Obviously, Bob Jones is on the road. There's a lot of fans here. The energy is high. You just got to be smart. You got to have great pace. You got to play smart.
Mentor goes to Marcus. Give and go back to Mentor, and that basket was a wide open opportunity, but off the mark. We'll head back the other direction.
And you just got to make that layup if you're the Eagles. You know, free throws, rebounds, and layups can definitely change the game. You got to make that.
Hutton with the easy deuce for the first points for the Bruins. Phelps all alone in the low block, and she knocks it down. 7-2 is the score so far in this matchup. Corner try, good! What a response there by the Bruins. That's number 3, Catherine Skibo.
Big shot there in the corner. That gives Bob Jones some momentum here. Great shot there.
An overload right side of the court, spin move to Wolford. She'll take a contested try off the mark. Rebound by Menser. Phelps thought about a shot, but will go inside to Torres instead. Great power move inside by Torres. Telling her defender that she is too small.
Yeah, and if you're the Bruins right now, you've got to box out. I believe that's 2 offensive rebounds in the first few minutes of the game. You just got to box out.
Phelps all alone in transition. Good! The Eagles going on a bit of a run here. 3 of 4 on their last field goal attempts. Here's Annie Miller. Finds a trailing Bria Dickinson. She'll let it fly off the mark. Long rebound. Will go out of bounds. Wolford won't even get a chance on that one. But a fresh 30 going southbound with Pensacola.
I said that before the game. The Lady Eagles play very fast. They like to push the ball and get out in transition. If you're Bob Jones, you have to sprint back.
Here is Mentor guarded by Skibo. The Eagles patient on offense. Another long 2 for Montse Torres. That one no good. Brought down by Dickinson for her first rebound of the game. Here's Shea Dickinson, goes inside to Miller amongst the trees. Hutton will drive baseline, guarded by Marcus. Marcus, great defense. to the basket, no good, but a foul for number 25, Bria Dickinson.
Nice take there by Dickinson, driving middle, getting into the lane, creating some contact, slowing the pace of the game down a little bit. Good job getting to the free throw line here.
In basketball, getting into the paint on a defense is almost like having an intruder in your home. Almost makes you have to go, I don't even know what the word to use here, but it almost makes you keeps you on your toes, I guess is what I'm trying to say here, when your paint is neutralized.
When the ball touches paint, Al, there's so many things the offense can do. We can score at the rim, we can drive and kick the shooters.
Paint touched by Marcus, finds a wide open three for Leah Phelps. So sorry that you guys weren't able to get that on camera, but that was Leah Phelps off the ball rotation. And now, here's Torres in transition. Carries her dribble, finds Mentor. Mentor to Phelps. Phelps gets rejected.
Big block there by Shea Dickinson. Way to be there at the rim to block that shot.
So sorry the fans at home were not able to see the Leah Phelps triple. But that was great ball movement there by the Eagles in that last offensive possession. Tabora into the competition here for Pensacola, rather for the Bruins. Menser goes to Torres. Eagles up by 7. Torres to Phelps. Menser left all alone. Good! A beautiful stroke there by Kristen Menser.
That's beautiful ball movement by the Lady Eagles. That ball worked all the way around from both sides. Was able to find Kristen Menser in the corner for a 3.
One thing I love about that play is that Menser was the initial rebounder, touched everybody's possession, and Menser was the recipient of that 3-point trifecta. Miller tries to respond, no good. Long rebound brought down though by number 30, Hallie Ritter. Runner in the lane, that one short. Menser up ahead for another transition opportunity for Phelps. She loses it. And in Pensacola possession with 26 seconds remaining. A bit sloppy there in the full court setting. Phelps loses the ball. Dickinson in an attempt to save it from going out of bounds. Now 20-second opportunity for an out-of-bounds play for Pensacola. Wolford goes to Phelps. Another triple for Phelps. No. Great rebound by Marcus. The runner here off the backboard for Torres.
Bob Jones right now really struggling on the rebound side, Al. If you're Bob Jones right now, you've got to box out and grab those defensive rebounds.
Monte Torres now 3 of 4 on the field, 6 points. Leah Phelps leading the charge with 7. Bob Jones with 7 points total. They need to talk things over. We'll step aside. The Eagles now in a full court man-to-man press. And they find number 14, Wilder, and a steal and a basket for Kristen Menser. The Eagles in the driver's seat of this matchup so far. Kristen Menser now with 5 points, 1 triple, 1 basket as well.
And one thing that I mentioned earlier, Al, if you look at the rebound margin, right now the Eagles have 7 rebounds. The Bruins only have 3 rebounds. Got to box out.
And another turnover there by the Bruins. That's their 5th compared to Pensacola's only 1. A great day of basketball ahead of us. Pensacola up by 14. Mentor will drive baseline and find Phelps. Wolford to Marcus. The middle is neutralized. Mentor an opportunity in the corner. That one way off. Wolford, second chance is the opportunity for her! Jenna Wolford! The triple try!
And the Eagles right now are shooting 50% from the three-point line. If you're the Bruins, you've got to close out the shooters.
Marcus on the floor, I believe she was hit. on that rebound attempt. She's off the floor. Skyland Boyd looking to relieve her. Hopefully Marcus is okay. Great job retrieving that offensive rebound, though, by Marcus. She already has 3 boards and 4 assists.
Sky Boyd checking in the game for the Eagles. She's a player that had a great game at Bob Jones. Let's see what she can do, Al.
At that time, after the Bob Jones game, that was a career high for her, 19 points. Then the following night, she set another career high of 22 points against Toccoa Falls. That freshman truly is a phenom.
Yeah, she's playing some great basketball right now. She gives the Lady Eagles kind of a different dynamic on the floor. Like I said earlier, she can do a little bit of everything. She's a great shooter. She plays with a lot of confidence. Looking forward to seeing what she does.
The Bruins unable to solve the puzzle of the Eagles' full court man-to-man press. Now Ritter back. Actually, Beth Clark picks up her dribble and another turnover.
And right now, if you're the Bruins, you just got to settle down a little bit. You know, you're seeing some full court man pressure. Let's get the ball to our best ball handler and clear out and bring the ball across half court.
Absolutely. One thing that's difficult about a full court press, especially on the offensive side, is that there's an assumption that once the ball is inbounded, everybody has to walk it up. But as you said, the best thing to do is get the ball inbounded, and everyone, especially in a man-to-man situation, run to the half-court setting in order for your ball handler, your primary ball handler, to bring the ball up the floor.
Yeah, when you do that, there's less chances that the Eagles can bring a trap. Go ahead and just clear out, and let's get the ball across half court.
Boyd finds Menser, backdoor, can't convert. Rebounds her own miss, too strong off the backboard. I believe that one tipped out as well by Dickinson. One thing that's really cool to notice here, AJ, is that the fans are suddenly starting, actually gradually is the better word, to fill the arena.
Yeah, this is a big game. We knew that there was going to be a lot of fans here. It's great to see the excitement.
Corner goes to Clark. That's good. Actually, that's number 18, rather 14, Anna-Lane Wilder with the triple try to end the run. And a steal on the other end. Dickinson will lead the charge. And a traveling violation will erase the shot attempt there for the Bob Jones Bruins. That one a bit out of control in the full court setting. Had 2 defenders come in to possibly try to stop her, but to no avail.
Yeah, great pressure by the Eagles in transition, stopping the ball. That's what you're always taught growing up. When you sprint back in transition, turn around, stop the ball. Great job there.
Wolford to Boyd. Let's go Eagles permeates the arena. I can hardly even hear you, Ward. And a turnover there by Rachel Phelps, who recently just came in to relieve her sister.
That was a great back cut there by Jenna Wolford. If you're Rachel Phelps, just probably a little bit better of a pass there.
A 30-second timeout called by head coach Jason Sellers, looking to organize some things in the 30 seconds. We're going to stay here as well. What are the Eagles doing defensively that is making the curtains of this margin just spread?
Yeah, well, they're getting some great momentum offensively, Al, and that's giving them a lot of, whenever you play great offense and shots are going in, you're always going to play harder on defense. That's just how it is. The Eagles right now are just bringing a lot of energy. They're stopping the ball. The Bruins look a little bit flustered right now. You just got to be patient right now. Keep working if you're the Bruins. Keep fighting hard if you're the Eagles.
The Eagles firing on all cylinders, shooting 50% from the field and 50% from beyond the arc. There's no better way you want to start off this rivalry matchup than shooting efficiently from the field.
Yeah, the Lady Eagles are a great shooting team. When those shots, just like I just said, when those shots are going in, it gives you huge momentum.
Rachel Phelps tightly guarding Skibo. And a steal! Menser ahead of the pack. Will retract her dribble, nearly loses possession, and picks up her dribble. Torres pops, and will hand it back to Menser. Menser ignores the handoff and turns it over.
The Bruins are really struggling bringing the ball down the floor against some of this full court pressure. You've got to know if there's a trap coming behind you, and you've got to be aware.
Clark gets Wolford in the air, gets the paint touch as well, and a foul called by the near side official.
Phelps coming back in the game right now for Kristen Menser. excited to see what she can do. Leah Phelps already has 7 points on the game, Al. What have you seen out of her so far that's really helped the Eagles?
Leah Phelps is a person that you have to take note of if you're an opposing coach. She can score however you want to, but she is an expert at getting downhill.
She is.
Normally, players that love to get downhill aren't efficient three-point shooters, but Leah Phelps is not afraid to knock it down from long range as well. A second chance opportunity from the free throw line. Dickinson will kick it outside. Triple on the way, that's way off. Brought down though by Torres. Baseball pass. Turns over. Intended target there, Leah Phelps.
If you're Monse Torres right there, just bring the ball down the floor. There's no need. I know the Eagles have had some success pushing the ball in transition, throwing it ahead, but just make the smart play there, Al.
Yeah, especially when you're as fluent as a dribbler as Monse Torres. You normally don't get that many post or big players like Monse Torres that can dribble the ball, but she can dribble it very efficiently, especially on the dribble handoff.
She's one player that we didn't talk a whole lot about before the game, but Monse Torres is a very good basketball player as well.
Dickinson misses the second chance opportunity. Now here's Ritter, and she turns it over.
That's 8 turnovers for the Bruins already here in this first quarter. You've got actually 9 turnovers. You've got to reduce those turnovers. You got to take care of the basketball here when you're down by 14 points.
If you're the Bruins coming into this matchup, this is exactly what you don't want to happen. It's almost like they had a nightmare last night about this exact situation, and it's coming to reality. Mentzer will hand it off to Rachel Phelps. Geisler will drive and hand it off to Boyd. That dribble pull-up, which is so trademarked to Boyd, that went off the mark. That is Ritter ahead of the break. Stopped in her tracks by Rachel Phelps. Turnaround jumper. That's good for number 15, Beth Clark, the senior guard from Gallic, Virginia.
Great left-handed shot there by Clark, using the backboard on that shot. Great job there.
The Eagles now scoreless in the past 2 minutes, rather 3 minutes, and the Bruins on a 5-0 run. Mentzer to end the drought. Good! Very timely there. I mentioned that the Eagles were scoreless and the Bruins on a run, and Mentzer, the confident take. 27-12 is the lead. Dickinson will drive. Dickinson double team. She'll go corner, and another turnover. Double-digit turnovers now for the Bruins.
Yeah, Al, as a coach, you're always going to tell your team, let's try to reduce the turnovers. Let's try to have less than 10 or 15 turnovers per game. The Bruins with already 10 turnovers in this first quarter, you've got to clean that up.
And the ratio is terrible as well. We have 10 turnovers by the Bruins, but the Eagles able to capitalize 10 more points off those turnovers.
And also, if you look at the Eagles, right now we have 10 assists through the first quarter. We're sharing the basketball great right now and hitting shots.
Phelps goes to Geisler. She'll attack and kick to Boyd. Boyd will drive baseline. And a blocking foul there on number 15, Beth Clark. Now a minute even remaining in the first quarter of play. Mentzer, another out-of-bounds opportunity for Pensacola. Rachel Phelps will accelerate to her sister. Boyd guarded tightly. Mentzer will attack. Hand it off to Leah Phelps. Bit of a mismatch there. Mentzer will skip it over to Rachel Phelps. Now 5 seconds. Boyd will have to shoot it here. Lets it fly. A great job there by Skyland Boyd. Driving to the basket, being aware of the shot clock, and getting it off before time's expired, and is awarded the whistle and an opportunity to fly first class to the free throw line.
Fantastic job there, Al, by Boyd. Driving to the middle, she recognized the shot clock was getting pretty low. She went up strong, got fouled, going to the free throw line here. Let's see if she can convert.
Skyland Boyd, the second leading scorer for this team here today. What do you love about her game?
Like we said earlier, she can do a little bit of everything. As you see her knock down her first free throw, she can get into the lane now and score at the rim. She can knock down the mid-range shot. That's really her game. And she also is a great defensive player.
Yeah, that dribble pull-up that she has is one of the cleanest dribble pull-ups I've seen in a long time. And she shoots it with such confidence. You know that she gets the reps with that shot, especially the confidence. She takes it even if she misses it. Stutter step dribble there for Wilder, and she turns it over. The 11th turnover for the Bruins.
It's actually going to be Bruins ball here on the baseline, Al. knocked out of bounds by Rachel Phelps. Let's see what this baseline out of bounds play looks like for the Bruins.
Unable to get it in time. Dickinson, the intended target, that one no good. Geisler now to Menser. Menser ahead to Leah Phelps, and back-to-back turnovers for both teams.
Yeah, Rachel and Leah were in the corner there. Kristen threw it ahead. I think just a little bit of miscommunication there. Turnover for the Eagles.
We see the distaste there on Coach Sellers' face. He said sloppy. Indeed, he was correct, especially after getting a good defensive stop like that. Rachel Phelps doing great on ball. Torres in help, and a foul there. Offensive! Wow.
The
Great
Bruins are
stoppage of
just
time.
struggling with this full court pressure. You've got to get your best ball handler of the ball, and you've got to get the ball across half court. The trap right now for the Lady Eagles is working very, very well. Got to reduce those turnovers if you're the Bruins.
That was Bria Dickinson trying to retreat from the double team. Extends her elbow there. Don't know if it was intentional, but nonetheless a foul. None the way. 29-12, the first half score. Now 10 in the regulation clock. Boyd coming off the flex screen, and Miller the steal. Miller, can she beat the clock? Miller loses her defender. No basket, but a foul.
Foul's going to be there on Leah Phelps.
That's her first foul. No one in foul trouble, but one more foul before the bonus for either teams. Fortunately, 3 seconds remaining on the regulation first quarter clock. Miller, the inbounder. Miller. Step back jumper on the way. No good for the Bruins. That was Bria Dickinson that nearly let it fall. What a first half offensively for Pensacola. Everything going their way, forcing 11 turnovers, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, 5 steals as a team, 55% from 3 and 55% from the field. A very complete night for the Eagles.
Yeah, and we talked about this before the game, but in a big game like this, whoever comes out early and sets the tone out is probably going to take the game. The Eagles not only are playing great offensively, but they're applying a lot of pressure defensively in the full court. That's really what changed the game, forcing the Bruins into some turnovers. You've got to take care of the basketball if you're the Bruins right now and get into your half-court offense.
10 more minutes of basketball when we come back. (29-12), the first quarter score for the Eagles. Coach Sellers and his Lady Eagles shooting very efficiently on the night. Alvin Chapman alongside with A.J. Ward. A.J., we mentioned this is one of the most highly anticipated matchups in the Panhandle. How have the Eagles been offensively affluent tonight?
Great shot there. Great three there by the Bruins. Going back to your question, Al, the Eagles right now are sharing the basketball. They're hitting shots, and they're turning defense into offense. That's really helped them in this game so far.
That was Shea Dickinson with the triple. The grad student studying biblical counseling. Eagles up by 14, has led by as much as 17. What were you going to say there, AJ?
That's one player I'd really like to see get going for the Bruins is number 31, Shea Dickinson. She's an experienced player. She's the leader on this Bruins team. You'd like to see her get the ball either in space or on the block, and let's see if she can go to work if you're the Bruins.
Yeah, and she's obviously the leader here for this team, averaging 10 points per game, shooting about 37 and 38% from the three-point shots and also from the field. Has a high this season of 16 points against Swanee University. And a change of possession here, heading now northbound with the Bruins. The Eagles down, the Bruins down, but not out of this competition. Bria Dickinson picking up her dribble once again and double teamed. Goes to Dickinson and finds Miller. Miller, one more pass. That's Hutton, who also picks up her dribble. Miller, the runner. Good.
That's a great floater there by number 13, Annie Miller for the Bruins. That shot went so high, I thought it might have touched the shot clock.
I thought it was going to touch the ceiling. But great shot by her, taking advantage of the space that she had and placing the ball in a position where her defender couldn't contest it.
Number 14, Jenna Wolford, checking back in for the Lady Eagles, as well as Kylie Marcus. Let's see what they can do.
Kylie Marcus, she checked out the game early, I believe, for a bloody nose. I believe she's okay as she relieves Holland Geisler and Wolford relieves Rachel Phelps. But Marcus, we mentioned 12 rebounds in that last matchup against Toccoa Falls.
She's a great rebounder. She's also a great scorer.
Miller will break the plane and loses possession. Up ahead to Phelps. By herself, the layup good. Leah Phelps, she leads all scorers so far with 9 points. Very efficient from the field as well, 4 of 7. Dickinson will attack. She loses possession as well, but a foul called by the baseline official.
Not only is the Lady Eagles press forcing some turnovers, but it's also speeding up the Bruins, making them a little bit sloppy with the basketball. Like we said earlier, like we've said the whole game, you've got to take care of the basketball. I thought the Bruins did a better job there, breaking that press, getting the ball into the middle. Just got to take care of the ball there, but a foul on the Eagles.
Yeah, it's almost as if the Bruins aren't paying at their pace, but they're paying at the Eagles' pace. Great pass by Miller, no good. Menser rips it out of Miller's hands, and we're heading the other direction. Marcus goes inside to Torres. Torres shuffle pass to Boyd. Baseline jumper, no good, but beautiful job there by Torres to keep that basket alive and deflect it off the hands of Ainsley Hutton.
I know we've mentioned this a lot, Al, but the turnovers, if you're the Bruins, 12 turnovers on the game, we've got to find a way to turn the ball over less. If you're the Bruins, if you're the Eagles, keep applying defense. It's working great.
Menser triple, no good. Tapped back, though, by Marcus. The front court by the Eagles doing a great job keeping possessions alive for their offense. Turnaround jumper for Montse Torres, no good.
And if you're Montse Torres right there, you probably want to see her take one more dribble and go hard to the rim.
Loses possession. Wolford somehow gets it out to Menser. Menser with the fake! Can't get the basket. Will show head to the free throw line, first class, to convert on 2 free throws.
That was a beautiful transition opportunity right there by the Lady Eagles. It was a 2-on-1 break with Menser and Boyd. She faked the pass and went up and got fouled, going to the free throw line.
Beautiful fake as well. And one thing that made that fake so effective as well is that she was looking at the player trailing with her, filling in that gap as well. So Menser was able to fake that pass, go up strong with her right hand, and as I mentioned, flying first class to the free throw line. The best place to be at because you're getting points and the clock is stopped.
I think that might be the best part of Kristen's game is her passing ability. She's a good passer. She makes the right play as she knocks down both free throws, I believe.
She leads all players in scoring with 10 apiece. Miller goes corner to Skibo. That right out of her hands. And another turnover for the Bruins. They had 10 in the first quarter. This is their 4th already in not even 3 minutes of elapsed time.
Coaches always say after the game, you look at 3 major stats. You look at free throws, rebounds, and turnovers. Right now the Bruins are 2 for 6 from the free throw line. That's 33%. They're getting out-rebounded, and they have 14 turnovers. You've got to clean up those 3 areas.
Boyd with the long 2, actually with the triple. But the reason why coaches look at those stats, because those are the things you can really control. Great anticipation there by Wolford. Menser ahead of the pack, off the backboard, and good! The Eagles playing electrifying offense, turning into great defense as well. Miller retracts her dribble and kicks it to Dickinson. One more pass to Caitlin Dickerson. Jumper on the way for the Bruins, no good. Marcus will retract her dribble and find Torres. Torres with the spin move, fading jumper, no good.
Kind of just avoided contact right there. I'd like to see her take one more dribble and go to the rim and score.
Yeah, one thing that's difficult about fadeaway shots is that you either shoot the ball too strong or too light. Basket inside. That's no good by the Bruins. The Bruins so far scoreless in this quarter.
They really need something to fall offensively out if they want to get back in this game. The Eagles are just keep running in transition. You've got to sprint back if you're the Bruins.
The Eagles with their foot remaining on the accelerator pad. Miller trying to initiate some offense. Wild shot, no good. Mentor on the receiving end of another transition basket. A lot of contact, no good. Boyd the follow, pure. Skyland Boyd now with 7 points. The Bruins still scoreless in the second quarter, AJ.
Yeah, and if you're the Bruins right now, you might want to think about calling a timeout. A lot of momentum right now going for the Lady Eagles.
And a blocking foul on Annie Miller. What a run here by Pensacola to open up the third, rather the second. A 13-0 run to open up this quarter. The Eagles converting 3 of the last 4 shots as well. And Skyland Boyd, the freshman phenom out of Birmingham, Alabama, at the free throw line. I'm not going to lie, AJ, there's not many ways to put it. I love her game.
She's going to be a great player. She's got a bright future ahead of her, and you just wish the best for her, and hopefully she stays injury-free throughout her career and continues to play great basketball.
Absolutely, especially with her being so young and so effective, only being a freshman. There's a lot of great freshmen as far as girls basketball is concerned with Toccoa Falls. Well, with the South region, rather. I said Toccoa Falls because 2 of those amazing freshmen are on their team, Jada Woods and Madison Prochet. Prochet having a career night the other night, 19 and 12. But Boyd, her ability to score just sets her apart from the other 2 freshmen that are phenomenal in this region. 5 seconds remaining. Torres on the floor for another steal. The Eagles with 9 steals in this half. Marcus will drive. Goes to Torres. Off the backboard, no good.
She's kind of struggled over the last few minutes with finishing around the rim. Hopefully she can get one to fall and give her some confidence.
No basket, good. Geisler, her hand on her defender as she was attacking the rim.
17 turnovers for the Bruins through this first half. Also, there's 4 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock right now in the second quarter, and the Bruins have given up 43 points.
Wow.
The Eagles right now are on track for an 86-point game. You've got to do a better job defensively if you're the Bruins.
Absolutely. They scored 31 points in the first. So far, actually 29 points in the first. 14 so far with about under 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. The Bruins finally able to get a slowed down offensive possession, but another turnover to their name.
The Bruins just can't get anything going offensively, and it's because of these turnovers.
Yes.
Continuing to turn the ball over, they can't even really get into their half-court offense.
You mentioned free throws and turnovers are things that coaches look at when they see a box score. Actually, Jenna Wolford triple, that's no good. Those are things that you can control. The Bruins unable to get to the line and have been turning over the ball almost every offensive possession. Just like that, Rachel Phelps able to capitalize with the layup here. And another turnover. Wow. It seems like every offensive possession for the Bruins has led to a turnover. Still scoreless in this second quarter.
If you also look at the field goals attempted, Al, the Eagles have attempted 34 shots, and the Bruins have only attempted 19. It's because they continue to turn the ball over.
The student body at Pensacola Christian College is electrifying. Triple on the way, no good for Marcus. AJ, does this bring you back to about a year ago when you sealed the deal with a layup to beat Bob Jones at home?
Well, that was a crazy game, Al. The game was back and forth pretty much the whole way. Bob Jones actually took, I believe, about a 12-point lead in the second half, and we came back as number 15, I believe, Beth Clark knocks down a triple. Hopefully that gives the Bruins some life here if you're the Bruins, but that was a great game. We got down in the second half, I believe, 12 or 14 points, and we kind of rattled back as a team. Liam Gertz had a great game.
Absolutely. 3 on the way for Rachel Phelps. The triple try is pure.
And Rachel Phelps, usually a dribble drive player. Great to see her knock down that triple there for the Lady Eagles.
And the fans electrifying in the arena. You gotta love it, AJ. You just have to love it.
Gotta love it. There's no place like the Nest.
Here is Dickerson, tries to go inside, another turnover. The student body is loving it. Wolford will take a contested try. Boom! Jenna Wolford! She can't be stopped!
And 1 on the 3 for Jenna Wolford. Give her 6 points on the game.
Boom, boom, boom! Jenna Wolford! She just can't be stopped, AJ!
What did we say before the game? Number 14 on the Lady Eagles, Jenna Wolford. She can get going anytime from any spot on the floor.
Can't knock down the free throw. Eagles leading by 21, have led by as much as 28 in this matchup.
Number 22, Lydia Adams is in for the Eagles. I'd like to see what she can do.
3 on the way, that one good for the Bruins. Beth Clark with her second triple of the quarter. Dudek goes to Mentor in the turnover. Wilder.
Good defense.
Dudek doing a great job guarding without fouling. Great ball rotation to get inside to number 30, Ritter. Ritter works on Torres. Step through move, no good. Great rebound by Lydia Adams, the freshman from PCA. Wolford to Torres.
Backdoor.
Great cut. Dudek finds a wide open Mentor, but she's swatted from behind.
Great back cut there.
Here is Caitlin Dickerson, guarded by Torres. Beth Clark saves that from going out of bounds. But phenomenal on-ball defense. A 3-point try here for number 3, Catherine Skibo. That one no good. Now go ahead there, AJ.
I'd like to see the Eagles give Jenna another look here from the 3-point land.
Dudek goes to Mentor. Great pass intended to Torres. That one stolen away.
Very difficult, Al, to put the ball into the post from the top of the key. You'd like to see that ball go to the wing there and then get put in the post.
Wolford on the floor for the loose ball, but falls out of bounds. It's going to be a possession here for Pensacola. Here's Rachel Phelps coming in the game here for Lydia Adams.
And the Bruins continue to still struggle getting into their half-court offense. The Eagles are just applying so much ball pressure.
Yes.
And the traps are working great. They forced the Bruins into 21 turnovers in the half.
3 on the way for Julia Weigel. That one no good. Nearly rebounds her own miss, and she's fouled.
Great effort there by number 10. Shot the 3 at the top of the key, realized it was off, went and got her own offensive rebound and got fouled.
That is Julia Weigel making her first appearance in tonight's game. She knocks down the first free throw. Skyland Boyd to the table as well for Pensacola. She only plays 8 minutes and already has 10 points. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 1 of 2 from the charity stripe is Weigel. Here's Mentor after the failed opportunity on offense for the Bruins. Behind the back for Mentor. Torres finds Dudek down low. Now 15 seconds on the regulation clock. Now 10 seconds remaining. Mentor will attack. Goes to Torres. Can she beat the buzzer? No. No basket before regulation. And that's the half of basketball. Impressive offensively for the Eagles. 51% from the field. 53% from the three-point land, forcing 21 turnovers and converting 27 points off the 21 turnovers.
The Eagles are just playing great defense, not only full court defense, but also doing some trapping in the half court. The Bruins, they've got to take care of the basketball here in the second half. they have almost as many turnovers as they do points out. You've got to take care of the basketball if you're the Bruins.
Wow, I never even realized that. We'll be back with more basketball after this. Stay tuned. But please enjoy some replays by our video team and also some commercials by Pensacola Christian College. And the next voices you'll hear is Alvin Chapman and A.J. Ward.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load and, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
51-24 is the first half score entering the third quarter. It is an electrifying scene here in the Nest. The Eagles firing on all cylinders. Alvin Chapman alongside with A.J. Ward as Lane Wilder knocks down a triple in the left corner. A.J., great to have you this evening. What a game we have on our hands as well, man.
Great game so far for our Eagles. They're playing great. 51 points in the first half. That's fantastic.
That's a shot there by Kristen Menser. We see there's a huge deficit right now for the Bruins. 51-27 is their trailing score. But there's a lot of basketball remaining. What are the Bruins going to have to do to possibly make this game competitive?
Two things I wrote down at halftime. If the Bruins want to get back in this ball game, they've got to reduce the turnovers, and they've got to get the ball to their players in space. It feels like right now the Bruins are just a little bit rushed offensively. You've got to get the ball to number 31, Shea Dickinson, and let's see what she can do, as well as find some of their three-point shooters who can hit shots.
And that is an obvious offensive foul there. Taking it on the Bruins defense. AJ, two back-to-back possessions by Pensacola Christian College where they've come up empty, honestly. Two obvious air balls as well. What should we do coming into this offensive possession?
Just move the ball. You've got the lead right now. If you're the Eagles, be patient. Look for a great shot. That's going to be a block right there on, I hope she's okay on the play.
That one on Annie Miller. A stoppage of time as well by the official.
Looked like right there, Al, she kind of just got hit in the ribs. I've been there as a player before. That's very painful. May have taken the wind out of her a little bit.
Yeah,
Hope
I was
she's
thinking
okay.
the same thing as well. She might have been fine as far as like her health-wise. When you get the wind knocked out of you like that, that's very difficult to manage.
Yeah, if that happens, you just got to sit down on the bench for a few minutes and hopefully get back in the game.
Here's Torres to Marcus.
Eagles running a little bit of a flex offense here.
And one thing that's important about those flex offensive screens is coming off them hard. It's easy to just run through the motions as Mentor converts off of coming off a screen and knocking down a triple to open up the Eagles' second half scoring. A response by the Bruins, Catherine Skivo.
Big shot there by number 3 on the Bruins.
Can Phelps respond with another triple? She can! Boom, boom, boom!
Leah Phelps give her 12 points on the game. 5 for 8 from the 3, Al. I'm sorry, from the field, 2 for 4 from the three-point line.
The Eagles have led by as much as 31 in this contest. Great fake to get to the basket, Shea Dickinson.
And what did I say at half? Give the ball to number 31 in space, and let's see what she can do going to the rim. She's a great player. Kristen Menser with the take in transition.
Kristen Menser has put on an offensive clinic so far. 17 points, 6 of 14 on the field. And a timeout called on the floor. We'll step aside briefly. Alvin Chapman alongside with A.J. Ward. Quick, brief intermission after the injury timeout for Ainsley Hutton. Hopefully she'll be okay. Quick three there by the Bruins.
And they've knocked down a few shots in this half, Al. They're working really hard.
And a travel violation. Wow.
Travel called there on number 21, Monse Torres.
These threes all coming from the same person, number 14, Lane Wilder. Chance of defense permeate the building. Wide open is Ritter. Loose ball, Marcus keeps it alive. Wolford ahead to Leah Phelps. Phelps a 1-on-4 break. Stops on a dime. Torres outside to Wolford. A late contest. Get some pay. Boom, boom, boom.
Jenna Wolford, that is her 4th 3 for the game. She is lighting it up from the field. If you're the Bruins right now, you've got to be on her with the high hand, contesting that jump shot, because right now it is pure, Al.
Wow, I think I found myself a trademark thing to say after a three-point try. Boom, 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 as Jenna Wolford knocks it down from long range. The contest was there, but it was a little late. Wolford able to get in her shooting motion and knock it down as the Eagles turn it over here. Both teams shooting from beyond the arc very well. BJU knocking down 3 of the last 4, all behind the hand of Wilder. And that's a miss there by number 5, Caitlin Dickerson.
Way to be there. Number 14 for the Bruins, Anna Wilder, tipping that ball out of bounds, preventing the Eagles from doing another transition play.
62-35 to score. Alvin Chapman alongside with A.J. Ward. The Bruins scoring very affluently in this half. 11-11 is the quarter score, but the margin is rather defying. Here's a 3 here by Leah Phelps, no good. Dickerson, an attempt to free herself open, but to no avail. That is Leah Phelps' 4th foul of the game. Rachel coming to the table, looking to relieve her, but not acknowledged by the official.
One thing, Al, that really stands out to me on the stats, the Lady Eagles have attempted 48 shots from the field. The Bruins have only attempted 32. It's because of these turnovers that continue to hurt the Bruins. 26 turnovers on the game for the Bruins.
And that is Leah Phelps heading to the line. First class to get free points as well. Leah Phelps, we already know it's a known thing around the South region how dynamic of a scorer she is. Right now, 12 points, 5 of 9 from the field. Skyland Boyd, another affluent scorer here for the Eagles, as Phelps misses the first attempt.
I would say over the last 2 seasons, Al, 2 or 3 seasons, Leah Phelps has hands down been one of the best players in the South region. She's a very great scorer, she's a great transition player, and she's also a good defender.
A first-team All-American selection, as well as the South Region Player of the Year last year. Wilder, another triple try, just off the mark, brought down by Wolford. Up ahead to Leah Phelps. Phelps slows down her dribble. Mensah a try, no good. Great offensive rebound attempt by Phelps, but just out of her possession. Wide open in the corner, that's rejected! Not in Wolford's house!
Denied by number 14, Jenna Wolford. What did we say before the game? She does a little bit of everything. She actually takes a lot of charges defensively. Jenna Wolford there with her first block, I believe, of the game.
Wolford, a very complete player, defense and offense. We hear the dog chants in the neighborhood. That was a very dogmatic play there by Jenna Wolford, and a traveling violation on the low block. Haley Ritter.
Jenna Wolford right now, Al, is just dominating this game. She's 4 for 7 from the three-point line. She has a block on the game as well as 4 steals. That's huge for the Eagles.
And those 4 steals came during a time after the turnover by the Eagles where the Bruins were literally just coughing the ball up every offensive possession they had a chance. Dickinson triple, just short.
And you'd like to see them get into their offense a little bit more rather than coming down and shooting that first shot.
Wolford trailing behind the defense. Boom, boom, boom.
She came to play, Al, there's no question.
Jenna Wolford. Here is now Dickerson. Dumps it down to Ritter. Layup no good, but a foul. The Eagles up by 30 points. That one on Holland Geisler, her first foul of the night. And that sends Haley Ritter coming up the bench here for the Bruins to the free throw line. She leads her team in rebounds, but no points on the night in her first trip to the free throw line. 1 of 2 from the free throw line is Ritter.
One thing that really stands out for the Eagles as well is they have multiple players in double digits right now. Jenna Wolford, Leah Phelps, Kristen Mincer with 17 points on the game, as well as Sky Boyd with 10 points on the game. They're doing a great job scoring the basketball.
Dickinson frees up her man. Clark a triple try. Much needed basket, no good. Kept alive by Ritter. Loose ball collected by Clark. Clark goes corner. Wide open is Dickerson. That triple is true. The Bruins trying their best to stay in this contest. And a foul on the pass, ticketed on the Bruins defense. Wow. The Bruins not trying to give up the fight. They're winning the quarter 15-14, but down by an innumerable margin.
Yeah, if I'm the Bruins right now, I would be thinking about turning some defense into offense, maybe throwing a little bit of a press or even a zone or something just to throw the Eagles off a little bit and force some turnovers.
And that is a foul on Ritter. That's her first. Nobody really in foul trouble. Geisler with 3, Phelps with 2, but everybody else under 2 fouls. I mean, Geisler has 3 fouls, actually. But that sends Sky Boyd to the free throw line. The freshman phenom out of Birmingham, Alabama. Having a good game so far, 10 points and 3 rebounds. Actually, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 3 of 5 from the field.
One thing that might hurt the Eagles a little bit in this second half, Leah Phelps with 4 fouls on the game. She's most likely going to have to sit out for the rest of this third quarter, Al.
A second chance opportunity, chased down by Skyland Boyd. Boyd will attack after the missed free throw. To the basket she goes! The freshman phenom! Skyland Boyd gets to the basket and makes the defense pay on the second chance offensive opportunity. And she'll be traveling first class to the free throw line to convert on the old-fashioned three-point play.
That was a great take by number 25, Skylar Boyd. Almost lost the ball at half court. Al was able to drive downhill. The Bruins never really helped on the dribble drive, got all the way to the rim and won. And knocked down the free throw.
Very big night for the freshman. 14 points, 4 of 6 from the field. A confident take through traffic by the freshman. Tabora recently checking into the game. Picks up her dribble, guarded by the freshman. She'll skip it corner to Dickinson. Great ball rotation here by the Bruins. And that's a steal there by Marcus. Loose ball collected between Dickinson and Geisler temporarily. Now Boyd gets it. Now in the possession of Geisler, takes one dribble, is double teamed, and ripped out of her possession. Clark heading the other direction, lays it off the glass and good. Actually, Caitlin Dickinson. And wow, that was a lot to broadcast there. Boyd heavily pressured, and a foul there. Boyd.
I just mentioned this a few minutes ago, Al, but I figured the Bruins would get into something, a press or something, just to throw the Eagles off a little bit. Great effort there by both teams. The Bruins were able to get that ball and take it to the rim and score. I'm curious to see what that press looks like for the rest of the game for the Bruins.
Here is Julia Weigel in the game here for Pensacola. Boyd back on the free throw line. She's the second leading scorer in the competition. Nobody for the Bruins so far, even in double digits. Weiler, she has 9 on 3 triples. Those 3 triples she had at the beginning, the crux actually of the third quarter. But other than that, everyone else under double digits. And a kickball violation by Marcus. But honestly, I'm not even mad with that. At least the effort is there on the defensive side, using her length to an advantage. A number of screens for the Bruins. Miller will attack. Miller has to throw it cross court to Dickerson. Dickerson with the shot fake finds Miller. Miller, a foul, and will be heading to the free throw line to shoot 2. That sends Miller to the free throw line for her second attempt. Not shooting terrific from the field, 1 of 4 tonight. The Bruins had a team shooting 14 of 38 from the field completely.
Yeah, and both teams have actually shot the ball from the three-point land very
Fairly
well this
yes.
game. The Eagles are 55% from the three-point line. The Bruins are 41% from the three-point line. It's always fun to see great teams shoot the ball well.
Well, we're 54% with 12 threes, but 5 of those are coming from none other than Jenna Wolford. A wraparound by Boyd. The runner, no good. Kept alive by Rachel Phelps. The second opportunity, no good. Third time is not the charm for Pensacola Christian.
That was a beautiful move, just missed the layup, got her own rebound a few times, was unable to convert, but beautiful move there by Boyd.
Miller, reverse layup, no good. Menser leading all players in scoring with 17. One more pass, great relocation there by Menser, and the basket is true. She has 19 on the night, 7 of 16 from the field. Go ahead and join the fan club of Menser. She's been playing phenomenal tonight. Miller, a long triple try, no good. Geisler with the pull down.
And right now, if you're the Bruins, you need some of those shots to drop.
Yes.
Down in this game by almost 30 points. Those shots have got to start going in. You've got to start turning defense into offense, forcing some turnovers, getting some easy buckets at the rim in transition if you want to get back in this game, Al.
One thing that I'm starting to notice, Kylie Marcus doing a lot of the dirty work for Pensacola as she receives the inbound. 0 points, but her plus minus is plus 15.
Wow.
10 assists, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals to her name. Marcus, can she break the curse? No good. Guys are the wrong rebound. Rachel Phelps to Menser. Triple try on the way, no good. Guys with the strong rebound. Menser, in an attempt to follow her shot, misses the follow through. Now in Menser's possession, smart timeout there by Coach Sellers as he grabs the ball on the loose security.
That was a great timeout call there by Coach Sellers. Kristen Menser had the ball, was able to call a timeout there, giving the Eagles a little bit of a break. Great job.
I believe this is a 30-second timeout. What a game we've been able to notice here tonight. Eagles up 71-43. Leah Phelps in foul trouble so far. What are the Eagles going to have to do to manage without her on the floor?
I think one thing that has helped the Eagles this whole game, Al, is just playing fast, playing together. They're knocking down shots, and the Bruins are continuing to struggle handling the ball. 28 turnovers on the game,
wow.
Al. The Eagles are playing fantastic defense. You just keep doing what you're doing. The rest will take care of itself.
AJ, I know you're a coach here in high school in the area. When your team has 28 turnovers, not even into the fourth quarter, what's going through your mind?
Got to start taking care of the ball. If you want to win, you're going to have to keep the turnovers under 10 or 15 per game. Obviously, we said this yesterday on the live stream.
Yeah, I was going to mention this.
Coach Getch, he used to always tell us, treat the ball
basketball
like gold.
It's gold. Yes.
We wouldn't give gold away. Don't give the basketball away. Take care of the basketball. Value possessions, Al. That's what you have to do. It's got to be an emphasis every day with your culture. Take care of the basketball as Jenna Wolford gets fouled here going to the basket.
Treating the basketball like it's gold. That's been a statement that's been on my mind since you mentioned it yesterday. How valuable it is for a team to take care of the ball. But it's difficult to take care of the ball when the Eagles are playing tenacious defense.
One thing you have to consider as well is with the Eagles being such a good shooting team, as Jenna Wolford knocks down her first free throw. When you're playing a great team like the Eagles, you've got to value possessions. You can't give them the ball offensively a whole lot. With them being such a great shooting team, the more chances they have to score, the more they're probably going to score.
Yes.
It's just common sense. You got to take care of the ball.
The Eagles up by 30 so far in this game. And that is an offensive foul ticketed on the Bruins defense. Wow. That one on Annie Miller. Miller with 4 points and now 4 fouls in this game.
And she's probably going to have to get a sub here to end this quarter, excuse me. Right now, if I'm the Eagles, I'm getting Jenna Wolford the ball in space.
Menser. Marcus. Wolford gets the switch off she needs. Geisler, a triple try. That one no good. Weigel the rebound. Got to go quickly before time expires. Here's the heave. Don't think it will count here despite it hitting the rim. And what a half here for Coach Sellers and the Lady Eagles. 73-43 is the score. More basketball when we come back. Thank you for joining. One more quarter of basketball in the nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Ward, it's really cool how the fans are gradually beginning to fill the arena. Honestly, if you're not here by the conclusion of this game, you just won't have a seat.
The nest that's filling up very fast. Going into the fourth quarter here for this women's game. Let's see if the Eagles can finish this out, Al.
Tabora drive to the basket. And that's good as she comes off the bench for the Bruins. Marcus goes to Menser. A triple try for Wolford, no good. Tabora the rebound. Marcus, despite the passing up the shot, has been doing a phenomenal job this game. No points, but a plus 14 plus minus on tonight's game. Here's Jenna Wolford in transition, trying to weave through transition. Rather traffic. Rachel Phelps. One more pass to Marcus. Movement. Great ball rotation around the perimeter here for the Eagles. Marcus, the pass fake, and will work inside. Wolford left all alone. Boom! Boom, boom, boom for Wolford.
Give Jenna Wolford 5 made threes on the game. Also 6 made threes on the game, Also, Marcus, that's her 11th assist on the game. She is sharing the basketball great tonight, even though she has not scored this game. She is impacting the game at all levels.
30-second timeout here by the Bruins. We will step aside momentarily. Eagles have been playing in this game very patiently at their own tempo. 76-45 to score after the rejection by Torres. Tabora now on the ball. Boyd with the steal. Boyd with the shot fake in the basket in transition. The freshman phenom. Not gonna lie, that was disgusting, AJ.
She is going to be an awesome player for the Eagles for a long time. She's playing great tonight.
Tabora, access denied by Torres. Boyd.
Nice pass.
Great pass. Very unselfish play to get Torres on the board. And the lead is continuing to spread. The biggest margin has been all night, 35. And the student body is loving it. 3 on the way by Weigel, no good. Phelps in transition. Retracts her dribble and goes to Marcus. Already with 11 assists tonight.
She's having a great game. 11
Torres
assists on the game.
with the skip. Marcus will attack. Can she get a basket? She can't. Nearly rebounds his own miss. Tabora finds Dickinson. Being mindful here, Leah Phelps in the game. She has 4 fouls. Dickinson will attack as a foul there on Torres. Mentor back to the table as well. She was the leading scorer in the game for a long time with 19. Mentor out of the game. Actually, Marcus out of the game. We can't ignore the effectiveness she's been having tonight. 11 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. Let's look at her plus minus right now. Right now it's clocked at 14. Wow.
No matter as a basketball player what you're doing offensively in a game, you can always impact the game in another way. And she is impacting the game offensively through passing the ball, but she's also playing some great defense.
Yes.
Her energy, her effort has been there, and it just shows that even on a bad shooting night, you can still help your team.
The game very separated. A lot of contact there on Jenna Wolford. That one on Dickinson. A bit of a frustration foul there as she extends both of her arms forward. Phelps will attack. Open lane for Phelps. Count the basket and the foul. The hoop and the horn for the senior guard. Wow. Leah Phelps with 19 points. The scoring by Pensacola has been phenomenal. She actually has 17 points. Rather 14 points, my bad, as the scores are adjusting. The Eagles with 4 players rather in double digits. It will be 5 if Torres gets another basket, as Phelps misses that jumper very short.
We talked about this earlier, Al, but the scoring for the Eagles is just so spread out tonight. Jenna Wolford with 20 points, Leah Phelps with 14 points, Kristen Minster with 19 points, Sky Boyd with 16 points.
Boyd will head back to the line. Great job just attacking the rim. Keeping her eyes on the basket, of course being cognizant of the player trailing her. But she'll head back to the free throw line to convert on more free throws. She has the most made free throws in the game, 5 of 9 currently on the game. She has 16 points, the freshman phenom. I just love her game.
She's got a great feel for the game. She knows when to drive and attack. She knows when to find teammates, and she plays hard. She has Sky Boyd for the game. Has two rebounds, but she is a great offensive rebounder as well. She can follow her shot well and go get the rebound. Great job there.
We're seeing the outcome in this game not going to a lot of people's favor, but there is a huge possibility that the Eagles will possibly face the Bruins again in the region championships, which will be here, AJ. Weidler 3, no good. Tabora going up amongst the trees. But that rebound attempt deflected off of her, out of bounds.
Even though the Eagles have controlled this game out, I will say this. Winning 3 times in a row against a team is very hard.
Yes.
And I expect the Bruins to play great the next time that they're here at the Nest for the regional championship, for the regional game. And if you're the Eagles, obviously you want to use this momentum to your advantage, but at the same time you have to come in the next game focused.
Dickerson will attack and find Dickinson. Great cut to the basket. She'll attack to the lane, and no good. Dickerson not able to have her day today. 2 of 5 from the field. A lot of contact on that attempt. Boyd tries to keep it alive. That one deflected out of bounds off her foot.
Right now there's 6 minutes left. A little under 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The Bruins still do not have anybody on their team in double digits scoring. That's one thing that stands out to me when you look at the stats.
And another block there by Monte Torres. Her, I believe, first. Inbound play here for the Bruins. That is Dickerson. And that is a 5-second violation on the Bruins basketball team. Just nothing going their way here tonight, AJ.
No, and Shea Dickinson right there losing her shoe on the play.
Yeah.
Hope she's okay. Just got to finish the game strong if you're the Bruins.
That's all you can do, honestly, especially since this is their second to last game of the season. The next place they go to, they face off against another very competitive team, Toccoa Falls College at Toccoa. Torres, the inbounder, and finds, not the inbounder, but she finds Boyd, quickly double teamed. Wolford there, she was the inbounder. Great cut to the basket by Menser, all alone because she didn't stay settled in the corner, relocates to the right block, and lays it off the glass for two.
That's a great pass there by Jenna Wolford. As a coach, you teach that. Pass to where the help came from. Jenna drives the lane, the help came, was able to find Kristen Mincer under the basket.
Triple on the way, no good. Kept alive by Torres, but I believe an over-the-back foul called. 27 attempts from long range for the Bruins, only converting 9.
Shout out to number 4 for the Eagles, Kristen Mincer. Has 21 points on the game out, 8 for 19 shooting, 3 for 6 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. She also has 8 rebounds on the game, 3 assists, and 3 steals. She's played great all day.
Kinsey Tyndall into the game here for Pensacola. Menser actually tying a career high in this matchup as well. I believe she set that career high against Bob Jones University. Let me just go ahead and double check that for you guys. Make sure we have accurate stats and numbers for you guys. Dickinson all alone down low converts on the layup.
And that was a beautiful baseline out of bounds play for the Bruins.
And Wilder in transition. Phelps nearly with the steal. Great job getting back on defense nonetheless.
Would love to see number 10 for the Eagles, Kinsey Tyndall, get a shot here.
That basket no good, and the crowd will let her hear it. Here is Wolford. Menser, 2 points shy, actually a basket away from breaking a career high. Wolford somehow gets through traffic and an offensive foul as she plummets into Wilder, but a lot of contact as she was dribbling through those defenders.
I saw Jenna on that play right there, Al, get fouled 2 times before taking that charge right there. Obviously a little bit of a frustration play, but you'd like to see that whistle called if you're the Eagles and you're the Eagles fans.
Geisler as well as Phelps to the table. Dickinson, another miss. Phelps in transition, an attempt to go to Tyndall, and she picks up a foul. Monte Torres and Jenna Wolford coming out of the competition, most likely for the rest of the game. And the Eagles convincingly victorious in this one here, AJ.
I think that's a good decision by Coach Jared Sellers. Getting Mo and Jenna out the game, let them rest. They've both played a great game. Let's give someone else the opportunity to see if they can score and make an impact on this game.
Dickerson goes inside to Tabora. Great defense there by Menser. Menser with her hands in the air saying vertical, but I believe the baseline official was calling because she hovered over Tabora instead of staying straight up there, AJ.
Right. Got to stay straight up right there if you're Kristen Menser.
Yeah, if she would have kept her position and stayed vertical and remained her hands in the air, that would have easily been a great defensive call and no whistle. Geisler dribbles one time in his double team. Phelps in transition, finds her sister, threads the needle, and the layup good.
What a pass there by Leah Phelps.
Phenomenal
going through
pass.
2 Bruin defenders. Great vision and even a better finish by Rachel Phelps.
And the Eagle fans celebrating as they are up now by their biggest margin of the game. Dickinson a 3, that one good, finally gets one to fall. and the first Bruins player to be in double digits. The Eagles up by their second to biggest margin of the game. They've led by as much as 40 in this matchup. 3 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in regulation. Tabora will attack on Menser. Wilder a triple. No good. Great rebound by Menser, her 9th rebound of the game. One thing that's interesting is Kristen Menser last season set a career high against Bob Jones University, 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 steals. Today she ties her career high of 21 points she had against Welch College on the road of 21 point, 50% from the field, 9 rebounds. And now Menser an opportunity to break her career high. Talk about her game here, AJ.
Well, she's played a great all-around game. It kind of feels like every time the Eagles get matched up with the Bruins, Kristen just plays great as she knocks down her first free throw.
That's a career high for her now, 22 points for Menser. Menser averaging 10 points per contest, shooting about 40% from the field. Second attempt is up and good for the super senior, Kristen Menser. Extending my hand out for a high five, quickly ignored, but that's okay. I got AJ Ward. Give me a handshake. Congratulations to Kristen Menser having a career night.
Number 33 in for the Eagles, Maddie Fowler.
That basket good from long range, Catherine Skiblue. And it's still there by Dickinson. Dickinson swings, can't get the basket, and a foul there to get it towards the defense, Lydia Adams. And that is her 5th foul, I believe, for Dickinson. So she is out of this contest for the remainder of the game. Adams now to the free throw line to convert on 2 free throws.
Yeah, I think Dickinson right there was just frustrated on the play. Was able to get the steal, went up for the layup and missed it. Kind of just a frustration foul. She finishes today with 11 points, 4 for 9 shooting, 6 rebounds, but did foul out in this contest, Al.
Adams misses both free throws. Geisler with the steal. Adams goes to Rachel Phelps. Adams also relocates to the corner. Fowler to Adams. Thought about a shot. Will hand off to Geisler instead. Basket too long. And it will now be Bruins possession. If you're Coach Levere here for the Bruins here, AJ, what are you telling your girls as this game is coming to a conclusion?
One thing, 35 turnovers.
Yes.
35 turnovers, Al. You clean up the turnovers. You take care of the basketball.
Yes.
Great take there by number 5 for the Bruins, but you got to clean up the turnovers. You're not going to be able to win ball games turning the ball over 35 times. They've got to do a better job at that in the future.
Adams finds Rachel Phelps for a trifecta! Boom, boom, boom! There we go, AJ. I think you like my little trademark thing I say now. That is Rachel Phelps for a triple, and a response there by Catherine Skibo.
Great shot there by Skibo, but and a turnover here by the Eagles.
And a number of substitutions here for Pensacola. Bieber, Bowser, Dudek, Coop, and Burleson's in for Pensacola. With a minute and 54 remaining, the Eagles remaining up their schedule is quite interesting. They travel to Johnson University of Florida in Kissimmee, and then they face off against University of Fort Lauderdale until they come back for senior night here in the Nest against Coastal Alabama Community College North. Second chance opportunity, no good. Bowser finds Elliott. Elliott grabs the ball. Actually, you see me cap that with one hand. That was pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Man, I hope we got that on camera. That'd be pretty cool. But possession remains here with Pensacola. Bieber will attack here. Bieber goes to Bowser. Bowser thought about a shot. Will take a long 2 instead. That's no good. Burleson the rebound. She'll work inside. A lot of contact No foul. But I believe that was deflected. We mentioned Bob Jones University, the Bruins, Lady Bruins that is. They have one more game. Toccoa Falls, another talented team they have to face against AJ. How should they prepare for this game? You mentioned the turnovers, you mentioned the free throws. How do you address the problem? Because it's already there, but how do you address it?
Got to get right back to practice this next week, Al, and work on some of those things. The Bruins tonight really struggled against the Eagles' full court pressure. If I was coaching this Bruins team, I would really focus on our press break, limiting those turnovers and getting into our half-court offense, Al.
Sydney finds Melanie Bowser. She'll attack. To the basket she goes, no good. Bieber the rebound. And that deflected off of her leg. Now a 12-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. We can say this is over. Fans at home, don't go too far as the guys will face off against Bob Jones University as well. What a game. Your first broadcast you got to experience against Toccoa Falls. What was different about that Pensacola Christian College team you got to broadcast against that day?
Just played a great game, was resilient all game, kept fighting. Obviously, Toccoa Falls is a great team. They're one of the best teams in the South region as well, one of the best teams in the nation now.
Yes, honestly.
I believe they're number 2 in the nation right now, Toccoa
Toccoa Falls, I believe they're number 5.
Number 5. They're one of the top 5 teams in the nation, playing great basketball.
I don't know if the power went off as far as our end, but we're going to continue broadcasting this game for this next 35 seconds as the Eagles seem victorious in that one. A tip pass, the Eagles struggle to get it over, connected by Wilder. Now a 5-second difference between your shot clock and game clock. Dickinson goes to Tabora. Wilder goes inside, goes corner. That's a steal by Bowser. Bowser will get it over, and that is batted out by the Bruins defense. Now 11 seconds remaining in regulation. AJ, how are you feeling about this game here for Pensacola?
As my headset falls off.
No, you're good, brother.
Great game by the Eagles. Way to finish. Great job all game. Forced the Bruins into a lot of turnovers. Was able to shoot the ball very well. Big, big, big win for our Eagles.
Thank you so much, fans at home, for joining us here today in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Let me quickly go ahead and say the stats for this game so I can go to the back room and address the technical difficulties we're experiencing. Mentored the high man here today with 23 points, a career high for her. Jenna Wolford with 10 points, 6 of 10 from downtown. She was a fluent from long range. The bench scoring was also amazing. Rachel Phelps with 10 points, Skyland Boyd with 18, 5 of 10 from the field, and Leah Phelps, the speedy guard out of Texas, with 14 points. Thank you so much, fans at home, here for joining us here today, the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. As we're dealing with these difficulties, I hope that you guys join us for the guys matchup as we face off against the Bruins of Bob Jones University. Any final words for you here, AJ?
Again, great job by our Lady Eagles. The Bruins, you hope they can clean some things up moving forward. Struggled again with the turnovers. Let's see what our men's team can do against the men's team. It's going to be a great game. Our men's team came up a little bit short in their last matchup with Bob Jones. We're hoping that the Eagles tonight can get a win against their men's team and make that 2 wins for the day.
An historic matchup here tonight in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. 93-62, the final score. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with A.J. Ward, the former 3-time South Region player on the first team selection. We will see you in the next game. Goodbye, and see you in the next broadcast.